NursePod is a way to create a remote nurses facility that's in compliance with ASHRAE, CDC, and health department regulations. A lot of the existing school buildings were not able to be converted to provide proper ventilation. Either they lack ventilation or it's a pressurized space that pushes into corridors. This is a place where students can feel safe if any worst case scenario exhibit a symptom of potentially COVID. As a student arrives, if they were to report a symptom of COVID, they would be escorted up to the NursePod where they would enter. The student would then check in with our nurse, who would evaluate them and send them into one of our 2 isolation rooms over on this side. The isolation rooms are fully accessible. All of the walls in the NursePod, including the isolation rooms, are painted in a microbicidal paint. So what this does is it's an antiviral that will kill viruses on contact within 2 hours. And that will continue to work for up to 4 years. Additionally, once a student is placed in here, the nurse will activate the exhaust fan to negatively exhaust the air. All germs, all air will travel directly from the student, from the space directly outside and be replaced with fresh air from the exterior. We also have UVC sensors along with our smoke detector. What the UV does is it continually cleans and sanitizes the air at all times when the space is occupied. The benefit of this is that the student doesn't have to walk down the hallway again if they are sick and pass other classrooms with open doors and potentially spread the virus further. So they're picked up directly from the NursePod. Once that's done, the place is sanitized, cleaned, and within an hour ready for use by another student. Doing it modular did a few things for us. It cut the cost of construction in half, number one. Number two, it really minimized the disruption to the site. As a construction project, we didn't want active construction going on here for months while students are attending. This allowed the bulk of the work to be done off-site. The modulars were placed on a flatbed trailer, delivered here one night, lifted with a crane onto the foundation the next night, and then within the next several days connected to the utilities we had brought out here. We're architects for 25 years. We work with school district clients. So we're under the realization that the world has changed a little bit in the way that we see things. It's not only dealing with a coronavirus or a pandemic, but there are viruses that attack schools every year. There are flu diseases, influenza virus, Coxsackie, strep, many different ways that schools handle on a regular basis. So isolation is something that's going to protect schools long term. And we believe the future of nursing facilities and school nursing facilities in particular is going to change to take care of this. In the event that a school wanted to repurpose this, it's a flexible modular unit design. So we've looked at and spoken to different facilities about using it as a field house, using it for bringing athletics back to sports, having visiting teams show up an hour ahead of time to rapid test in a unit, and once they get the all clear, then play. It's all about protecting the children moving forward and trying to do so in a safe, efficient way.